Seems it never rains in summer.
Good morning. Welcome back to Ohio. I say the same thing every time I'm here, so I'm going to kind of try to omit that. It's great to be back. It's great to see everybody. Tonight was a Razvan, Sabrina, my sister, and her boyfriend, and my mom, and Larissa night at Three Palms. Phenomenal dinner over there. Got to eat out on the patio. I have not eaten out on a Three Palms patio in like 5 years. I don't think that I have since I moved to California. And finally it was warm, they were open, the wait was 45 minutes to be expected on a Saturday night in early May, but we did that. We hit Acme for some goods at the local grocery store here. Acme is under major renovations and the whole store is like covered in white tarps, and it's gonna be super nice when it's done, I'm sure, but it's hard to tell right now. Back to the house tonight. Downstairs we had some cake, we had some French 75s, and just hung out for a couple hours getting ready for bed. So there's so much work to do at this house without me here doing, like taking care of the garage, sweeping this out, blowing this out, doing the lawn, the trimming, the windows. There's a new room on the back of the house. The old one was ripped off, a tree fell into it, damaged it, plus the foundation had issues. So that's been rebuilt. There's new windows, there's a new roof, there's all these changes. The trees are bigger. It's been 5 years. What can I expect? You leave a place and you come back 5 years later, and yeah, I've been here in the interim, but it's a totally different world. And it's weird to see like all this change and not be a part of it. So it's just a different experience. But I pulled out some of the lawn equipment today from years ago. My Still FS190R, is that it? Is that even right? Yeah, FS90R trimmer. And that thing started on a third pole, 4-stroke blower, 4-stroke trimmer. Check the gas oil mix in it. Starts right up. The BG86C starts right up, or 86, not the C. Starts right up. I haven't tried the snowblower. That hasn't run in years. The tires are like rolling it across the floor today. I can feel boom, boom, boom. I can feel all the flat spots in it. The big mower, let me turn this thing around. The big mower here is gonna need a little bit more work to get it going again. Yeah, it's an M-powered mower, and that's probably why it needs something, but the tires are almost completely flat. I can push the mower down onto the wheel rim, though the left one seems to be worse, which is weird. So I'll have to pump those up. The last service would have been in about 2017 as I left at the end of the 18 season. So winter 17 into 18 was the last service, which is just an oil change, oil filter, fuel filter. And I'm seeing that now it has kind of filled up the fuel filter a little bit more. I think there's a clog in the bottom of the tank. I tried to shine a light down there. Couldn't really see much, but there's not enough fuel making it into the engine. The spark plug looks clean, the air filter looks clean. I just couldn't get it to fire. And I was pulling it until I was starting to sweat. So maybe tomorrow or Monday, I'll pull this thing out and maybe take the hoses apart, see if I get a bunch of goop out of there, clean it up. You need air, fuel, spark, and compression for an engine. And I think we've got 3 of the 4, so we're close. I could tell that the belt drive was sticking for the blade engaging. Like I pull it, and then this should be more taut than that, so it just needs to be exercised a little bit and lubricated. And if I can get this thing cooking tomorrow, I will mow this yard for the first time in about 3 years, and for the second time in 5 years, because it is a mess. The guys are like on some vacation that have been doing it. We got spider webs in the corners. The birds are flying into this window, and it's a wreck. There was a light bulb out. I had to change that. It's just, my God, I come back here, the place is freaking trashed, so it's a pain in the ass to get through it all. My mom still has the same car. It's the second Jetta. This is like a 2021 SE, I think, in platinum gray or something like that. It's got heated rear seats and heated steering wheel now. I think it has CarPlay. It's locked for some reason, but it's got all these extra features that the other one didn't have: blind spot detection, home link. It's actually a really nice car. I wish it had 6 pistons instead of 4, but it is a turbo. It's got good tires on it. It's been a great car for it. It's only got 10,000 miles on it. But eventually I will have time to play with these things, get them running again. In the meantime, it's time for bed. Great night at the house here tonight with everybody, catching up. Talk to you guys tomorrow on Sunday. Good night.